Mr. Takita, I heard that a new IMECHEN renovation has just been completed, so we are here today. What kind of project is this site this time?
This project is located in Koto Ward, Tokyo. It's a 19 square meter one-room apartment that's 33 years old.
I see. I heard this isn't a typical IMECHEN renovation. What do you mean by that?
Yes. This time, the room had already completed its original restoration work, and the owner requested that the water areas be separated. So, we didn't do the standard IMECHEN renovation, usually priced at 10,000 yen per square meter. Instead, we focused mainly on water-related work, such as separating the bathroom area and replacing the water supply and hot water pipes.
I see. So even though the restoration work was finished, the unit still hadn't found a tenant?
That's right. Another factor was that the owner wasn't very familiar with renovation work. Because of that, during discussions with the property management company, they ended up doing only the standard restoration work, following what they were told. Later, the owner felt some regret about that decision. After that, they learned about IMECHEN and reached out to us for consultation.
I see. Then could you tell me what kind of construction was done?
Sure. First of all, this is it. We often use this even in our IMECHEN projects. This time, we installed Panasonic AW Engineering's Shower and Powder 2, a system designed to separate a three-piece unit bath.
So this area is the shower and toilet space?
Yes, when you enter, the toilet is right at the entrance. And on the left side is the shower area. Before the renovation, there was a very compact three-piece unit bath installed here. It was a unit bath called Kuroto, made by Tokyo Gas.
That's a pretty old product.
Yes, it is. It was extremely compact, with a depth of about 80 centimeters, and a width of roughly 1,400 millimeters. It was even smaller than a standard unit bath. And when you literally rotated the wash basin, the toilet would pop out. That was how it worked.
So that's why it was called Kuroto?
Probably, yes. There's a shower space. And when you slide the wash basin, the toilet comes out. This building is 33 years old, so that was common around that time.
Yes, in condominiums that are around 30 years old, you occasionally see this type of product, especially in one-room apartments.
Exactly. But of course, the equipment itself is old. And the color scheme was a mix of deep blue and light blue.
Yes, that does sound dated.
Right. The ceramic color feels quite old-fashioned. So when renting it out, the owner was worried it might not be popular going forward.
That makes sense. Lowering the rent would probably work, as long as the location is good, but...
Yes, exactly. This time, since we were renovating anyway, the owner wanted to separate the bathroom and toilet, hoping women would also feel comfortable renting. So instead of another three-piece unit bath, we chose the Shower and Powder 2.
I see. But as you mentioned earlier, the Kuroto is extremely compact. One advantage of the Shower and Powder 2 is that it usually fits within the footprint of an existing three-piece unit bath. But with the Kuroto's size, that wouldn't be possible, right?
Correct. So, if you look here, this is the existing entrance door. We did not change this door.
I see.
Currently, there's about a 10 centimeter sleeve wall here. But originally there was actually about 20 more centimeters of depth further back. So we removed the front wall, removed the Kuroto unit, and although the wall moved slightly forward, there was enough space here. That's how we managed to fit it in this time.
But if you look behind us, there's the kitchen.
Yes.
Was the kitchen okay?
For the kitchen, we replaced it this time.
I see.
What you see now is a newly installed mini kitchen with a width of 90 centimeters. Next to it is a compact washing machine pan that is 60 centimeters square.
This is 60 centimeters?
Yes.
And the mini kitchen is 90 centimeters.
That's right. Previously, what was installed here was also a 90 centimeter mini kitchen and an 80 centimeter wide washing machine pan, designed for older, two-tub washing machines.
That's a fairly large washing machine pan.
Yes. The old kitchen was also old, so we dismantled it removed the washing machine pan, and by switching to 60 centimeters, we were able to reduce the total width by 20 centimeters.
I see. So by making the washing machine pan 20 centimeters smaller, even with a 90 centimeter kitchen, you were able to fit the shower and powder too.
Yes, we managed to fit it in just barely. Also, since this unit is on the top floor, there are beams here, as you can see.
Yes?
Because of that, it was difficult to fit the shower space perfectly. So we adjusted the shower space to fit around the beams.
I see. So by working around the beams, you were able to fit everything just barely.
Exactly. That allowed us to install a 90 centimeter mini kitchen and a 60 centimeter washing machine pan without demolishing the wall on the opposite side.
So in this renovation, you first removed the Koto unit, then removed the kitchen and the washing machine pan. And all the walls around the Koto were completely demolished and newly rebuilt.
Yes, this wall was newly constructed.
By the way, what size is the shower and powder 2 used this time?
We used the 1014 size.
That's the most compact size in the shower and powder 2 lineup, right?
Yes, it is. And since we were making major changes to the water areas anyway, we also replaced the original piping, including the old steel and copper pipes.
So does that mean you replaced everything starting from the water meter?
Yes. Right behind us here, inside this box, is the water meter.
So the pipe shaft is next to the entrance, and that's where the water meter is located.
Exactly. From that pipe space, we ran new water supply pipes to the area under the washing machine pan. We drilled a penetration hole through this block wall here, and installed the new water supply pipes from there.
I see. So where's the hot water system located?
The water heater is actually located on the balcony.
On the balcony?
Yes, right over here. The original water heater was already installed on this balcony. When we looked inside from here, we found concealed piping inside the wall, with the water supply pipe running under the floor. However, this time, we wanted to minimize work in that area as much as possible. So we made a small opening here. From the outside, we identified the approximate position for the penetration and drilled a hole there. We then removed part of the existing pipe, connected a new polyethylene pipe from the water heater side, dropped it under the floor, and connected it from beneath the floor. This is the wall of the unit bath, which we did not demolish. We only made a small opening in the floor here, so we could access underneath.
Couldn't the piping be concealed inside the wall?
To conceal the pipes inside the wall, the pipe thickness becomes an issue. There are actually two possible approaches. One is to build out the entire wall slightly from the top, and the other is to create a half-height wall to hide the piping.
So it wasn't possible to hide the pipes inside the existing wall?
No, it wasn't possible. So the options were either to build out a new wall, or to finish it like this with a pipe cover. We discussed it with the owner and decided to go with a pipe cover this time.
There are pros and cons to both options. With a pipe cover, you don't have to reduce the overall room space. But there's also the question of how it looks.
Yes, that's right.
A pipe cover is cheaper, right?
Yes. Initially, we considered making a larger opening here, and thought that building a new wall might be safer. However, as we proceeded with the work, we were able to drill the hole in an ideal position. Because of that, we proposed the pipe cover option as a more cost-effective solution. And the owner agreed to proceed that way.
I see. So inside this pipe cover, both the water supply and hot water pipes run underneath the floor.
That's right. When we removed the unit bath, we were able to trace the space underneath, and connect everything.
Thank you. By the way, the floor in this room looks quite clean. Does that mean the restoration work had already been completed?
Yes.
So you didn't replace the wallpaper either?
No, the only new work was where the new walls were added.
I see. Since those are newly built walls, you applied new wallpaper only on those sections.
Exactly.
So, which manufacturer is this kitchen from?
This is the new Mini by Kamisei Sakusho.
New Mini.
Yes, it's a box-type mini kitchen.
I see. It has a single lever faucet. And is that an induction cooktop?
Yes, it is. And originally, there was an opening underneath, designed to fit a small refrigerator. But this time we removed the opening, and turned it into storage.
And next to it is the 60-centimeter washing machine pan you explained earlier. Is this the type with the water faucet coming up from the floor?
Yes, originally, the faucet was on the wall. However, if we were to raise a new water supply pipe there, we would need to cut a channel into the wall, remove the existing pipe, and then install a new vertical pipe. So this time, we sealed off the existing pipe inside the wall, and instead connected the water supply to a new pipe that we ran underneath the floor.
Finally, could you summarize the work that was done this time?
Yes. First, we removed and demolished the existing unit bath. We also removed the mini kitchen and the washing machine pan. Then we installed a new shower and powder unit, and had our carpenter build additional walls in front of it. We also installed a new mini kitchen, the new mini by Kamise Sakusho, and a 60-centimeter washing machine pan. Along with these changes, we fully replaced the water supply pipes, starting from the water meter. We also replaced the hot water piping, from copper pipes to new polyethylene pipes running from the water heater. All of the piping is concealed using pipe covers. And for the walls that were newly constructed, we replaced the wallpaper in those areas.
Thank you. So, what was the total renovation cost?
The total cost came to 1.7 million yen, including tax.
1.7 million yen. Since this room had already completed its restoration work, you then added a 1.7 million yen renovation on top of that. Compared to before the renovation, how much did the rent increase?
Previously, it was rented for a little over 60,000 yen. Now, it's being listed at 72,000 yen. So the increase is about 10,000 yen.
I see. It's often said that an increase of 10,000 yen in monthly rent can raise a property's asset value by around 2 to 2.5 million yen. So if the renovation cost was kept to 1.7 million yen, this looks like a very cost-effective investment.
Yes, I agree. Even from a simple financial calculation, there's a clear benefit. And of course, if you continue using old equipment, it will eventually deteriorate and become unusable. So by doing this renovation, we also considered the maintenance risks over the next 10 to 20 years.
That's true. Things like water leaks causing trouble for the unit below, or tenants being unable to use the bathroom. It's scary to think about what could happen in the worst-case scenario.
Yes, of course, there's the financial aspect. Some people might think that insurance will cover things if something happens. But when you consider the risk of disputes arising with tenants in the first place, I believe it's important to carry out equipment and facility maintenance at appropriate intervals.
That's a good point. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching today. At IMECHEN, we offer 2 nationwide renovation plans: a flat-rate renovation service for rental properties called IMECHEN, and another service for pre-owned homes called IMECHEN Next. You can download the brochures for both IMECHEN and IMECHEN Next from our official websites. If you haven't gotten yours yet, please make sure to check them out. We are also currently holding our in-person training program, the School of Renovation. It's a 3-day course where you can learn the fundamentals of renovation and the basics of rental property sales. This program is designed especially for those working in renovation companies. So if you're interested, please take a look at the link in the description below for more details.